Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Farke has confirmed he wants 3 more signings through the door. You know what that means, don't you? He's thinking about his squad, and is it big enough to play in the Premier League and in Europe midweek? I'm telling you, we're getting top 4. Let's get into this. All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Happy Thursday. Hope you've all had a great day and you're ready for the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Before we get into it, you guys know what to do. Yesterday, I asked for a humble 400 likes and you smashed 500 likes. I mean, look at that. Today, I'm going to ask for a humble 500 likes. Yeah, I know you can do it. Get down there right now and smash a like for me. Also, subscribe if you're new. If you're new around here, if it's the first time you're watching me and you're thinking, why am I not subscribed to this guy? Subscribe. We're getting very close to 20,800 subscribers. And today I want you to comment one word to describe Noah Okafor coming to Leeds United. Let me know in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's get into it. And let's start off with Noah Okafor. Obviously, it's old news now. Leeds United have made the announcement. It's confirmed Noah Okafor is Leeds United's 9th summer signing. It's decent, and we still haven't broke around £100 million yet. So that's very good to get 9 signings in, with 5 or 6 of them definitely starters. So fair play to the 49ers. They're doing a decent job. Maybe a slow job at times, but a very, very decent job indeed. It's great to see. I personally think he's a top signing, a marquee signing. He's had a brilliant preseason. Obviously, injury scares with this guy. He hasn't had the best of luck over the last few years out in Italy with Napoli and AC Milan, but the bloke can play on the right, he can play on the left, he can play on the 10, he can play on the 9. A jack of all trades. I absolutely like this. And yeah, Noah Okafor is a Leeds United player. Like Daniel Farke said, he wants 3 more signings in, but you know, where does he want him? Does he want him striker, fullback? Well, we'll get into that in a little while. Let's talk about strikers now. A Stuttgart striker. It's Ermedin Demirovic. Yeah? Ermedin Demirovic. That's his name. Basically, it's according to Sky Sports Germany. Stuttgart do want to keep him, but keep an eye out on this deal until deadline day, says Florian Plettenberg at Sky Sports Germany. Leeds United have made an inquiry about him along with Nottingham Forest. Demirovic is only willing to consider top offers. He got 15 goals in the Bundesliga last year. 27 years old, Bosnia international. I personally like this signing. Watching Leeds United on Monday night, the type of striker you need is a big sort of hold-up striker like Metcha, like DCL, annoyingly not really like Joel Perot, but Demirovic just sort of fits that mold perfectly. He's not like looking to run out of the Bundesliga, leave Stuttgart, but you know, with his minutes under scrutiny right now, he could see a big move to the Premier League. So Leeds United will have to keep an eye on this. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the rest of the window, especially as Farke says he wants a few more signings in, especially in the offensive areas. So we'll have to keep up to date. And it's come from a pretty reliable source in Florian Plettenberg at Sky Sports Germany. So there's definitely interest there. And I like this one. What are you guys' thoughts on Demirovic in the comments down below? Next up, let's talk James Justin and the James Justin deal still on? ? We know Leeds United want James Justin for a reported fee of around £6 million. The Leicester right back and left back, captain, leader, legend. This deal slowed down, obviously, due to his injury against Preston at the weekend. Leicester manager has come out and confirmed that it was just a dead leg, and he could feature this weekend for Leicester. Will this be his last feature for Leicester? I believe the move's back on the cards now. Clearly, if it's not like this horrible injury that, I mean, maybe at first Leeds United thought it was, maybe the deal's going to start to move next week. That means Schmidt's outgoing will be in the process as well. We'll have to see how this one goes. But realistically, if he's not injured, I believe the move will still carry on. Apparently, Leeds United do have other targets, but James Justin, as much as I keep saying this in videos, I've been a bit of a critic of him. He can play right back, he can play left back, he's got Premier League experience, and for around £6 million, fair enough. It would see Schmidt going the other way, going out on loan to Werder Bremen, so I'll have to see how that one goes. Probably it will start to heat up, I guess, the beginning of next week. Let's talk Patrick Bamford now, and Patrick Bamford's one of them. Everyone asks me, you know, in the comment section, what are we doing with Bamford, Ollie? Could you see Bamford still on the squad? Well, it looks like he won't be registered in with the squad, and he pretty much will be leaving confirmed, but he does need to find a club, though. According to not the best of sources, teams like Coventry, Portsmouth, and Wrexham do like the look of the striker. I mean, the whole thing over the summer has been Wrexham liking Patrick Bamford, but that kind of move does make sense, where Wrexham are and how they are kind of like advertised in the media. And Patrick Bamford, obviously, he's got his podcast. I think he just kind of slots right in. It was similar when Ben Foster went to Wrexham. I think Bamford kind of does that move as well. But again, nothing concrete. But what we do know is Patrick Bamford is not in Daniel Farke's Premier League plans. He said that at the start of the summer. Bamford took it really well, like he does, the Leeds legend himself. But yeah, it does look like he needs to find a club, and he needs to find a club ASAP, really. Like I said, Coventry, Portsmouth, and Wrexham reportedly, like the striker, but we'll have to see with Patrick Bamford. I hope he does get a good move, even in the Championship. On his day, he can still do it in the Championship, really, can't he? Because he's not even in the pecking order of Leeds United anymore. We knew that from the start of the summer. Next up, let's talk about Ethan Ampadu. And if you're watching this, you might not know, or you might know, I don't know. Either way, Ethan Ampadu is out injured, which isn't good. Leeds will be without club captain Ethan Ampadu until at least the international break. He has an MCL injury. Who comes in? Farke confirms that Anton Stack can play there. Obviously, Gruev played on Monday night. Longstaff is an option too. Ampadu will be missed, I've put here, but we do have options. For once, we can look and say, oh, we're not looking at it going, oh, God, we don't have anyone to come in. I think what you will miss with Ampadu is his intensity, is his leadership on and off the pitch, vocalness. The likes of Joe Rodon has got to come in and do that. Whoever's going to be the vice captain, I think it is Joe Rodon. But either way, I would like to see Longstaff come in. I really would. I'd like to see a midfield three of Longstaff. Longstaff, Tanaka, and Stack, but I have a feeling he's going to go with Ilya Gruev, which I'm not 100%, against that. I just think, you're signing Sean Longstaff, Premier League experience against Arsenal. I would personally prefer Longstaff. I don't hate Gruev at all. Want to see him get some minutes in the Premier League? Of course I do, but I would prefer Longstaff for Saturday's game. And last but not least, let's talk about a little bit about Farke's comments he made for the Arsenal press conference. He's done that today. He said that Dominic Calvert Lewin maybe could feature alongside Noah Okafor. He also wants 3 more signings, as we spoke about. He does want a fullback, maybe James Justin. And he said it would also be beneficial to have 1 or 2 more offensive signings. That's what we've been talking about throughout the video. He does say, though, there's less pressure now that DCL and Noah Okafor are in, but don't rule it out that Leeds will sign 1 or 2 more in the offensive areas, maybe a 10 and a striker. What do you guys think? He also spoke on Ramazani as well. It's been a lot up in the air that Ramazani might be going out on loan, because now, if you look at it, Noah Okafor, Dan James, Willie Nonto, who else have we got there? I mean, Jack Harrison, Brendan Aronson, these are all ahead of Largie Ramazani at the moment. But all he said was he can play both sides, but you have to consider opponents as well, and also what happens in training. So is he not training hard enough? Am I reading into that? I don't know. There's always been a bit of this weird communication between Ramazani and Daniel Farke. I think it gets speculated more in the media and online and with fans than actually a bigger problem than it is. We all know that Largie Ramazani is a skillful player, but maybe a loan deal is what's going to happen with him. We'll have to keep up to date with that. But ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's video, that doesn't make sense. Do smash that like button. Also, subscribe if you're new as well. Sorry, it's been a long old day at work. I've come back here. I've done a video for you. So show your support, yeah? This isn't my full-time job. So get down there right now, as you can tell. This is my full-time job. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'm absolutely waffling now. I've been Ollie Ward, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheery. Oh.